Hello, everybody. My name is Ricky Butler, and I'm here to tell you a story about a All-American basketball player, Kobe Bryant. Hey, I'm a huge fan of basketball, and so I decided to do a research on Kobe's life. So I'm here to discuss to you a couple of things about his life, his career, and all his achievements, and the tragic incident that ended Kobe's life. So Kobe's father also played professional basketball. I'm not quite sure how many years he played here in the States, but overseas, I read upon that he played 3 or 4 years in Italy when Kobe was 3 or 4 years old. During that time, he spent his time over there playing basketball, and somehow he ended up moving back to the States. I think he ended up getting a job as being an assistant coach at the University of the South. And Kobe Bryant packed his family up and he moved back to the States. He moved back to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where Kobe discovered that he had talent just like his dad. But I think he was a little bit better than his dad. So during that time, while his family moved back, Kobe was the youngest son of 3 children. He had 2 sisters. They was also athletes, but they didn't, I guess they didn't further their career as being playing in sports. So Kobe was 18 years old. He was 18 years old, and he was a star at a high school called Lower Marion High School in Philadelphia, outside in the suburbs of Philadelphia. So Kobe discovered that he had talent. Kobe began to make a name for himself while he was playing at that high school. So during that time, his senior year, a lot of colleges was interested in Kobe, and they wanted to talk to him and offer him all kinds of scholarships. The big name colleges. So Kobe was so good, he decided that he didn't want to go. He didn't want to go to college. He wanted to go straight to the NBA, which he did. Kobe went straight to the NBA at the age of 18 years old. And so during that time, in 1996, he was drafted to the Charlotte Hornets in 1996, where he was also traded to the Los Angeles Lakers in I think a first round pick. So Kobe, they call him Kobe Bean Bryant, and he also, while he was playing, Kobe got selected to be on the starting lineup for the Lakers. Kobe was only 18 or 19 years old when he became starting player, a shooting guard for the Lakers. So at that time, Kobe was 22 years old when he won his first championship with the Lakers. He was only 22 years old. He got all kinds of achievements. The MVP, the player of the, he got selected over 15 times for being in an All-Star game. That was very impressive. To him, it surprised him and his family. So during that time, Kobe helped the Lakers win 5 championships. 5 championships at a young age. He was 30 years old before he won 5 championships with the Lakers. So after that, he began, after he started playing and getting all the pounding and playing with the Lakers, Kobe started having problems with his body. He started having problems with his knees and his ankles and other things. So he decided he wanted to go to Utah to have surgery on his knee, to have a procedure done on his knees. And while he was up there, Kobe messed around and got in a little trouble. He got in trouble. He was accused of raping a 19-year-old girl who was also living in Utah at the time, and she was working as a desk clerk at a hotel up there where Kobe was staying. So all in all, it was around the world. Everybody saw Kobe on TV. He was accused of rape, but he said it was consensual, and everybody, they didn't know who to believe because they didn't know. So he ended up going to court. The young lady filed rape charges against Kobe, but she also decided that she didn't want to go further with, the incident. She wanted to settle it out in court. So he did that, and later on down the road, his wife found out about it. So she decided she wanted to file a divorce against him. So she also changed her mind. So she didn't want to go through with that. So her and Kobe began to go to counseling and get help for their marriage to keep them going. So after that, Kobe decided later on in his NBA career, Kobe started having problems, like I said, and he had to have surgeries on his knee and on his ankle, my bad. And Kobe decided he didn't have enough of playing basketball, so Kobe retired playing basketball at the age of 35. He wanted to spend more time with his family and travel and talk about his career around colleges and other places, talk about what he did, how hard he worked to get what he got, which he did all that. So he spent more time with his family, especially his 13-year-old daughter, who also loved the game of basketball. She was like her dad, just like Kobe was like his dad. And so Kobe started spending more time with her, teaching her the fundamentals of the basketball game, and it shocked the world. Kobe was in an accident. Well, it wasn't an accident; it was a tragic death of a legend who played the game, which was Kobe Bryant. He was killed in a helicopter accident. Him, his 13-year-old daughter, and 7 other passengers who was on the helicopter. So, to me, that was real sad. And so I just wanted to say I provided you with the life and the career of a legend who was Kobe Bryant and his achievements and all his accolades that he got while he was playing basketball. And so as you can see, Kobe Bryant was one of the best basketball players, the famous basketball player ever played the game. And to me, he had his ups and downs just like everybody else in life. And Kobe was ultimately killed doing something that he loved. And he was killed in a tragic accident at the age of 41. So I have provided you with that information. Thank you guys for listening, and thank you.